We're leaving Morgantown. Hello, Daniel.
Good morning.
Daniel's gonna drive us to Charleston. That. Yeah, left. I'm just like constantly going through footage and organizing them and getting screenshots and and posting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, telling my mom, all that stuff. So it takes a lot of time. Thank you, Daniel, for driving. It's gonna be like 2.5 hours. If we get out of this apartment complex.
We've already been in here for an hour and a half. So.
Gather here.
And in the 1 o'clock hour, we'll have a live performance from Miki Sawada, pianist.
This is West Virginia Public Broadcasting, WVPB Charleston, WVBY Beckley, WVBL Bluefield, WVPW Buckhannon.
West Virginia. Public Broadcasting.
By the time you sat down, I'll be finished talking, announcing what you just played, who you are, and things like that. I'm your host for this afternoon, Matt Jackfert, here with a couple of very special guests. We have Miki Sawada, pianist, and Daniel Pettrow, a stage and theater director, and they're here for their Gather Here tour, which was launched in 2017 when Miki drove around Alaska for 3 weeks with a piano in a van. What did you learn, about yourself and about Alaska, when you did that tour?
Yeah, I guess about myself too, but I learned so much about classical music. I think going into it, I was really kind of shy about the whole thing, or about the fact that I play classical music. Like, it's a little bit embarrassing, like it's so niche. And then I didn't know how people would react when I went there. And I was like, maybe they're going to throw eggs at me. Like, who knows? Like,
yeah,
who
right.
knows if they want me?
Yeah.
Like, classical music comes with all this baggage as, like, being elitist or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But people loved it so much, and everyone was so welcoming, and they were so moved, and they were really great listeners. And it's just, like, kind of made me realize that, wow, like, classical music is so powerful. And it's kind of, it's a thing you don't realize when you're in school all the time or playing in, normal concert halls all the time. So that was really kind of life-changing.
Right. Yeah, and it's really, I feel like you're breaking down a lot of barriers by doing this and, playing in cafes and bars and things like that. Places where you don't normally hear classical music. Mm-hmm. And you're sort of coming to the people rather than making the people come to you.
Right. Like, I think it's too bad that classical music is kind of marred in this tradition of, really fancy concert halls and for a certain type of people dressed in a certain way. But I don't think it needs to be like that.
It's great. Well, let's, you want to go ahead and play it for us? This is Brendan Randall Meyer's piece called A Kind of Mirror, and this is the second part called Cascade.
For me, personally, I really believe classical music is, out of a lot of music forms, it's one of the strongest. That's almost like a blank canvas that you can project a lot of stories on, a lot of images on. It lets your imagination run wild when you hear classical music. So not only did we create a show where there is these interaction with Miki to get personal stories from the audience, the choices of the music create kind of these blank canvases of different emotional ranges where they can really project their own imagination and have their own sort of personal stories throughout the evening. Mm-hmm. So it's working.
So we do a lot of do it together, which is weird for me because I'm used to just writing my music by myself.
How do you feel about being a classical musician in West Virginia?
I think it's great.
Yeah? What is it like? Are there many people you can collaborate with for classical stuff?
Yeah. it just, the thing is, like, I got played by the symphony here when I first moved back.
Right.
That started getting my name out. Plus, when I started working with public broadcasting, you know, people hear my name a lot, so people will reach out with ideas and things. For instance, last May, I did a whole concert of arrangements that I did for different bands here and orchestra. So like a jazz group and
With
like a
orchestra.
rock group, with orchestra, It's like a whole concert.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Yeah.
Bacon magnet.
It's kind of hard to see that sometimes.
Yes, 7.99.
Is that $8.55 with tax? Thank you very much. Yeah, just traveling around.
Okay.
This park is awesome.
Maybe louder.
This park is awesome.
Okay, so tonight we're staying in Fayetteville at Christine and Chris's farm, Deon Farm. And tomorrow we'll show you footage from the farm because we have a day off. What?
We have a day
First
off,
day
finally.
off. So for tonight, you just get to see their lovely faces. Hee 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 hee. Hello.